shortly. And I'm going to get people to do share testimonies today. We got so many testimonies around the world. So today we are going to have live testimonies of people who are going to share. And according to that, I'm going to call them one by one to share the testimonies on our product, especially Stc30. You must understand, since Superlife started in 2017, we have gone to almost 40 over countries in a short period of time because of this one product, Stc30. So I want you all to prepare yourself to share testimonies here today. So I'm going to get as many people to share, and so that you can also use this as a testimony for people. But do not just come and give testimonies and how you use the product, you came out from a sickness, but also for prevention of sickness, how the product is helping you in terms of keeping your health and giving you the energy and giving you the longevity. Okay, some people, they say, I'm having a better glow in my face, I'm having a better this and that. So we want those kind of testimonies also today. So wellness, guys, wellness is very important. Sickness is the work of doctors. Our job is to help people to feel not to fall sick. Remember, if someone takes care of their body today, then next year they will be healthy. If someone doesn't take care of their body today, doesn't matter what age they are, then what happens, it also can lead to sickness the next time. Okay, so welcome again. Welcome to all of you. There are 87 of you here. Okay, to me, not the numbers that matters. The people who come here, one soul that listens to this carefully, 1,000 souls' life can change. One soul that listens to this from the heart, million souls' life can change. So that is what is very important. Okay, Zafarullah, you must connect to audio. Okay, can somebody help Zafarullah? Okay, Prakash, can you help Zafarullah? Ask him to connect to audio. All right, that's very important. Otherwise, you won't be able to hear us. Okay, so let me introduce myself. You're coming here for the first time. My name is Dr. Maha, and I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you to realize the product. And today is testimony day. Testimony day. We are going to have a lot of testimonies. So those of you are coming here, okay, connect to audio. Let's repeat this before I start. Connect to audio, bottom left. Okay, connect to audio, bottom left, guys. Very, very important. Otherwise, you won't be able to hear us. And if you are inviting your friends to come to Zoom, you must teach them what to do when they come into Zoom. Okay, so that we can save time. And they have to come and connect to audio. There are quite a number of you now. They're not connected to audio yet. Okay, left bottom. Okay, connect to audio, left bottom, guys. Okay, so very important. And if you can see your friends here, just go down, just scroll and see. If they are not, and then you can do that. Okay, thanks Prakash for doing that. All right. So I'm going to call one by one now as they share the product. Today testimony first, then after that I share about the product. So we are going to focus a lot on Stc30 product, and then Stc30 product is going to focus. Once we start, do not put your hands up, and when people are speaking, you can ask questions. I will allow you time to ask questions. At that time, when I say, okay, you can ask questions, you can put up your hands. Then the flow will be good. All right. So the first person I'm going to call upon who has used the product and benefited from the product, and then that person made him to see the business very seriously also. Okay. So I'm going to call Mr. Luis, who joined here mainly because of the product. And after that, he saw the benefit of the business. Okay, so I'm going to call Mr. Louis of US to share about the product. Can I have Mr. Louis, please? Okay, Louis, can unmute yourself and you can share.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Life is superb.
Good morning in the US, good evening in Malaysia, and good afternoon in Africa. Dr. Maha, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. 2 years ago, I had prostate challenge, and my upline, Mr. Champo, who happens to be a very good friend of mine. When I told him, he said, Luis, there's a new product called Superlife Stc30. But because I care so much about my health, I went for it. And I started first month, second month, third month. The time I realized, my phone I can now, use the phone without my glasses. Here is my these glasses. I've packed this for good. As a young man, I'm an electrical technician by profession. I spent most of my youthful life working in the aluminium industry. So 1981, when I joined Vote Aluminium Company in Ghana, you have to go through a very serious medical checkup. That is where I realized that I had challenge with my eyes. So since 1981, I've been using medicated glasses. And right now, I can tell you, by courtesy of Stc30, I mean, life is super. I can read without using the glasses. And so I was focused on my health. Then my grandfather, that is my upline, started placing people on me. I said, wow, this must be awesome. So I joined the business, and by the grace of God, my leaders, Dr. Maha, and the other French Prince, Otumba, Dr. Fori, Pastor Simon, my upline, Samuel Champon. God willing, I'm heading towards Ruby leadership. So thank you, Dr. Maha, for this wonderful opportunity to share my story. If I don't take Stc30, I don't feel happy. It gives me the energy. Just this morning, I've done 20 push-ups and, I've squat up and down. So the energy is coming. So those of you who are here, you are really fortunate and you are blessed. The health benefit is enormous. And then the good news is that because it is food for the cells, it also boosts your immune system against coronavirus. Dr. Maha, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you all. Super life, life is super.
Super life is super. Okay, that's awesome sharing by Mr. Louis, who just came in for the products. Then after that, you see the products changing him. Today is actually stopped using the glasses, and that is actually excellent for him. And you see, our real pain is when we are slave to some pain that controls our life. I repeat that. Our real pain when we are slave to some pain that controls our life. Because if you are controlled by pain, then you cannot have freedom to move around. You cannot have freedom to express yourself. So pain is something that happens to your body. That is going to be the most difficult thing for you. That's why they say health is the first wealth. So Stc30 product is a product that gives you that freedom first. A freedom for you to be free in terms of your body. At 59 years old, I can vouch for that, because at 59 years old, after just finishing about 3 hours or 4 hours meeting with the management, and then I drove through the traffic jam and came here. I freshened up myself, and I'm straight here sitting to you. At 59 years old, I can be youthful. I can work like a guy who's 20, 21 years old, simply because the Stc30, that actually it makes our cells happy. When cells are happy, tissues are happy. When tissues are happy, they allow the organs to work well, guys. The organs communicate with each other. When organs communicate with each other, they work on our endocrine system. Our endocrine system starts with the pituitary gland, which is here. Our pituitary gland is the one that controls all the other glands, and then our hormones are working very well for us. So when you are happy, your hormones work very well for us. When you're sad, when you're angry, when you're in pain, the hormones go haywire. So today, Stc30 is giving us that balance, giving us the power, giving us the energy, and giving us the youth. So that is the power of Stc30. Okay, so Mr. Louis, congratulations to you. And that is the first freedom. Health is our first freedom, guys. And then when you have that freedom, you will have ideas flowing to gain your wealth, the real wealth, okay, the physical wealth. So I'm going to call the next gentleman, ex-banker, who retired from the bank. And then after retiring from bank, most of us, you see, after retirement is the most toughest thing for anyone. Because when you are working, your mind is focused on your work. You go in the morning, if you start your work in the 8 a.m. or 9 a.m., you come back home at 5 p.m. or sometimes bankers come after 14 hours and all that. You got something to focus on. When your mind is focused on something, what happens? Your mind doesn't bother your body much. But when you are retired, that's why the word retire means return to tire. Because when your mind has got no focus, the mind looks at the body more seriously. Then any small thing the body says, the mind picks up and then gives you the pain. So that is why, like sometimes when you are having a pain in your body in the morning, because you're running around doing your work, you won't feel the pain. But when you're about to sleep, when you're sleeping, then you realize the pain is becoming more painful for you. Why? Because the mind has got nothing to do now, then the pain occupies the mind now. So after retirement, most people have a lot of pain in their life because they got nothing to focus on. This gentleman who had issues, personal issues, and then he used Stc30 to help him. He found gain in himself. Today he's doing the business seriously. He's focusing in the business. At least after retirement, there's some focus for him. Can I have Mr. Sai Kumar? That's now earlier you listened from US. Now you travel all the way to India. And let's listen from the ex-banker, Mr. Sai Kumar. Mr. Sai Kumar, you can unmute and share, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving Dr. Magas opportunity. Happy evening to all. I'm Sai Kumar from Chennai, India. I'm retired bank official of State Bank of India. So this Super Life, that Stc30 is amazing product. It is attracted me to join in Super Life, the platform. Actually, I have to thank Mr. Murli Raman for giving that wonderful platform of the Super Life company, and it is a product introduced in India also. And I have to thank Mr. Chennai Rockstar for introducing this Super Life products in India. So this product is amazing product. Is a natural product. Is under nanotechnologies. I took this product. I mean, my families took my wife is suffering from diabetic last 15 years actually, and also along with the diabetes is a cholesterol and the BP and thyroid problem also, other problem also there. And 15 years we used to take on 15 to 20 tablets, allopathic tablets every day. And due to that, she is supposed to have that side effects of body pain, tiredness, and giddiness, and other things like that. So we thought of giving this Super Life, and because a natural product, and I joined in Super Package and given this Stc30 for 30 days for my wife also coordinated, but because his OIS coordinator means he's fed up with this allopathic tablets and also suffering some side effects of this allopathic tablets. So he is also interested to take this natural product, and which has now no drugs and chemicals and no side effects. That's why he also cooperated, and she took that 30 days for 30 days. Before 30 days, as usual, used to take all this medical report. And every 15 days also, during the 15 years, every 3 months, we're supposed to take the medical report. And medical report, none other levels not come in the normal levels. You see, the doctor will go to doctor, some level is higher, some level is lower, and they'll change the product, change the tablets and give to other treatment, the continuous treatment, 15 years, nothing has become normal. So as usual, you took that before giving the Stc30 took on medical report. As usual, nothing as normal. All the readings are normal readings. So after 30 days, we took another report. That is amazing result. We got it. We not even touching. We seen in the last 15 years. We are supposed to see within 13 days actually. So all the reports, whatever report is supposed to get that medical report, all the levels are almost normal. Everything's become normal in 30 days. That is amazing result. We got it. Moreover, that after 55 to 60 days, one by one, he has got that whatever the side effects got during while taking the allopathic tablets, the giddiness, body pain, and tiredness, and all one by one, it's reduced, and she has become very active during that time also. So I want to share that for one of the four these parameters of the result, what we got it actually. Platelets are 95,000 increase in 30 days actually. It's amazing result on that. Like that, the cholesterol level was 299 it has reduced to 200. It's become normal. And the sugar level was 399 was there. It has become normal. Like that, all the parameters, whatever the more than 60 parameters it took actually used to take, all the parameters are normal. It's amazing result we got in 15 days. Within 30 days, we got that result. She is very active now also. Is also very active in the day-to-day work also. So yes, you have to thank Mr. I mean, I have to thank the Super Life company. You was introduced a wonderful product in world to the benefit of the so many millions of people actually. And you have to thank that our Super Life, I mean, Chennai Rockstar team also to introduce India. so that thousands of people are benefited, not only health-wise and wealth-wise also. So I also take, I'm not taking any medication and other things. I'm a normal person. I also took this SUD30 for 2 or 3 months actually. It's a very fantastic product. I'm feeling very energetic and very active also. So it's a very amazing product. And after while those who are using that only, they can realize and they can experience that benefit of the product. So thank you very much, Megamar sir, for giving opportunity. Super life is super. Veterinamake, Veterinicium, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Wonderful.
All right, super life is super. Yes, Veterinamake, Veterinicium means victory for us, victory for sure. You see, victory to the body is a victory to the mind. Victory to the mind is a victory to the body. If your body and mind can become victorious, your life will become fabulous. Because this victory is very important. Many people are not happy in life because the mind is not happy. Why the mind is not happy? Because of problems. Why they have problems? Because they have sickness. Why they have sickness? Because health issues. All this will also have effect. We call it psychosoma. Psycho means mind. Soma means body. See, many of the body's problem comes because of the mind. Many of the mind problem comes because of the body. So both are very important. Stc30 balances both, guys. It balances your body and mind very well. That's the only product that helps us, that balances our mind very well. That's why we call it Super Life Total Care for 30 days. It's a complete care for your body and mind. Okay, so now I'm going to call upon from Japan. You see, we saw, I'm going to go crisscross the world. We saw from America, then we went to, we saw from America, then we went to India. Now let's cross to Japan, to Tokyo, to listen to Engineer Mondare. And he is also a gentleman who joined with and he came in, he saw the opportunity, and then he came straight away, and the product is helping him a lot. And today he's slowly growing in Japan, but I know for sure, okay, that he will grow in Japan in a big way. Can I have Engineer Mondare, please? I'm going to unmute him. Go ahead, sir.
Super life.
Life is super.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maha, for this opportunity again. Thank you, everybody here. My name is Engineer Mondare. I'm a Nigerian, but I live here in Tokyo, Japan. I will say a very brief testimony about Stc30, what it has done for me personally. I got to know about this product in late October last year. I was in serious pain. I was having pains in my leg, in my left leg, all through from the waist down. And I went to hospitals in Japan. X-ray was conducted and medication was administered. I took this medication for a couple of months, but it never gave me any sign of relief. So a friend of mine in Vietnam, his name is Engineer Henry. I shared my pains with him, and he now mentioned about Stc30 to me. He told me what it did for him, and then he said I should try it. So when he mentioned that, I told him, okay, fine. If the product is that good, just send me some sample. Let me try it. So if it's good, then I will register and join. He said, no, it's not a business of sending samples. If you truly trust and you want to take care of your health, just go ahead and join it. I was moved by the way he spoke. So a few days later, I thought about it and then asked him what I should do to become a member, and he told me. And then I did the necessary things I should. And in 5 days, the product arrived here in my place in Tokyo from Malaysia. I took this, the Stc30, the way it was the way I was instructed for about 3 weeks, not up to 1 month. And automatically my leg, I just started walking. It's just no pain anymore. It seemed just relief. Till now, I'm still free from that pain. That is the major one. The other one is my eyesight. I'm a system engineer, so I've been working with computers for well over 30 years now. So it has actually affected my sight. But since I've been using this, I can in the morning when I wake up, I can do my little walks on the phone without using my glasses. But it is only when I've worked all day, like now, it's already late here. It's almost it's 9:30 p.m. here in Japan. So I've been reading and writing and drafting things. So my eyes are weak now. That is why I'm putting on glasses. Otherwise, if it's in the morning, you will not see me with glasses. So it has also helped me with my eyesight. And then other things I noticed is in the morning when I wake up very, very strong. I'm 59 years old this year, so I'm not that too young too. Although I'm still a young man, but some guys my age in my village, they find it difficult to do what I do now. So I think STC30 came handy and came at the right time for me and my family. So I will honestly recommend it to people to use. This is for your heads. And the other aspect of STC30, the other aspect of the wonders it has done, although slowly for me, there are some guys that have done so fast, is that I've actually benefited financially on it too. You know, though it's not too much now because we're finding some challenges here in Japan, but I know it's something that will grow within a very short time. I've used the money I earned from STC30 to make a trip to Nigeria already. So I'm already enjoying the wealth on it. So I will encourage anybody that is interested to have a second way of doing income, especially this period of pandemic, not to look back and don't be scared about this. This is not scam. This is something that is natural. This is something that is real. This is something that you do and you will not regret it. Millionaires have been made through this, and more are to be made. So if you are in here today, you are one of the lucky ones. And I hope that you take it rightly and do it rightly. Super life, life is super. Thank you very much, Dr. Maha, for the opportunity.
Super life, life is super. Thank you, Engineer Mondare. Slow but sure. You see, anything you start anywhere in the world, it will have challenges. I won't call it difficult. I call it challenges. I call it resistance. You see, but if you keep persist, the resistance will be overcome because people are seeing something new. When people are seeing something new, then when we start using it, we start sharing it, and then it starts growing. Because this business is a business that moves by way of mouth. 78% of world business, 78% of world business moves by way of mouth. So that is how powerful our system is, because it moves by way of mouth. And today, because of Zoom, we can reach to places where we have never been before. I've never been to Japan. Though I love Japan, I've never been to Japan, yet I have a powerful leader who's growing in Japan. And that is the power of Zoom. And I can reach out to help people who are having problems in countries. I've never met Mr. Sai Kumar yet because we couldn't go down because of lockdown. But yet I'm able to help him. I've never met Mr. Luis yet, but yet I'm able to help him. Can you just visualize for a moment? You are able to go to countries you've never been before. You are able to help people to come out from their pain. What is the best thing that you can do is when you help a soul to come out from the pain. It's like helping a bird to fly from the cage. You see, when a bird is caged, in a cage. Like yesterday, I went to the police station to get approval to travel. Tomorrow, I'm traveling to some places, so I have to get approval. So I saw some birds in the cage in the police station. So I say, what's the difference between these poor birds and the guys in the prison? They are prisoned for no reason. Okay, but most of us are prisoned ourselves because of our own reason. If you today are having some sickness because you are not taking care of your body, you cannot blame anyone. Blame game is a dumb game. You cannot say because of this or because of that, I'm having my sickness. Sickness comes to you because you didn't take care of your body. You have to accept that. Today, you are given a chance to take care of your body. So STC30 comes into picture. Many people say, I don't have the money to buy this. Then I say, that's how you must work harder to get this business. You see, let me give you how to approach people. And some people say, okay, I like the product, but I don't have the money. The product is too expensive. Every time people say, since Engineer Mondare started this, you see, he has taken the product, taken for his own health, and then he was able to finance himself to fly back to Nigeria. And that's how powerful the system is. And I congratulate Engineer Mondare for doing that. You see, when someone comes and tells me, I just want to come and consume the product. I say, okay, first month you buy the product from me, the selling price will be this amount. This is the selling price. Okay, so if 130 for 1 month supply, 130 USD, you buy a selling price. Then he said, you can buy every month 130. Oh, he said, so yeah, it's too expensive. I said, expensive. If someone tells me expensive, I always react expensive. Then I keep quiet because I won't answer. And then they say, yeah, expensive. And then I say, compared to what? Compared to what? If they say Stc30 is expensive, they must compare it with somebody. So compared to what? You see, when they compare with this and that, then I say this is not a comparable product. This is a product that's unique. It's coming from so uniquely, is a wellness technology system. This product is a wellness technology system that works with Mother Nature to take care of our health. It's priceless. It's priceless. So you see, I put a value, but you know something? You can buy it 130 every month from me, or I got a better way for you. He said, what? I can give you at a discount. Okay, at a discount. Instead of 130, you buy it at 100, 110 or 115. So you got a 15 USD discount. Okay, and then you know what? You become a member with our powerful system that we have. That you become a member of this club that we are in. Okay, then next month, you know something, you don't have to buy 115 because you're already in the part of the club, you're already a member. As a consumer, next month you can buy on your own. You don't even have to call me. You don't even have to look for me. This is like buying from online, from anywhere. You can buy direct with the company. So you just pay 70 USD because you get a discount for that. How do you like that? First one, you get a discount, second one got a discount. Then definitely everybody loves discount, guys. People go for discount. So then they will say, okay, come. And you know something? You just have to share with some of your friends. You like the product, you share with your friends. 78% of the business in the world goes by way of mouth. Share with your friends. So if a couple of friends buy, you know something, in 1 or 2 months later, you not only you get discounted product, you will make some profit. Anytime when we are making profit from what we are using, then that product is not expensive anymore because you're making a profit. So I'm using a free product and I'm getting some money. So that's how it spreads. And then you know what? And you keep on going and it spreads out. Today you can start local here, you can go anywhere global, and you will be surprised the kind of income you earn. I'm in this industry for 36 years. I give you a very good example of a consumer who was so shocked to see the kind of money that was coming to the bank. This particular lady, this happened about 4 or 5 years ago, and maybe about 7 years ago. That lady had a very high level of pressure, very high level of pressure. Doctors have to put her in a dark room because the pressure was really high. And then she had to take a lot of medicines and all that to bring down the pressure. She was a top officer with one of the government bodies. She was a government officer, high level officer. And then somebody approached her and they told her about one particular product from another company. They say, you take this product, your pressure will come down. And then they asked her to become a member. She said, no, I'm not interested in all this. I'm not so keen on all this network marketing, MLM. I'm not interested. She said, okay, no problem. You just become a member. Every month you can buy at a discounted price. She said, okay, I will do that. And because she became a member, she gave a bank account number, everything. Then she used the product. First month, second month, third month, for 8 months or 9 months, she used the product. Then one particular evening, she went to the bank and she put in an ATM card. She was shocked because in that bank, she had an amount equivalent to a salary she was withdrawing from the government. And then she asked, she said, the only person I gave this card was to this particular lady. The lady gave me these products. She called and asked the lady, how come I'm having this product, this particular income? She said, remember you signed up with me and then you're buying the product every month? He said, yes. You see, when you're buying the product and then somewhere along the line, one of your friends also started buying. And then what happened? That particular lady, she was so excited with this product because her mother, who was a walking clinic, walking hospital, who had been suffering for all kinds of these things, her illness had all been reduced. And that lady is so excited with this business. She has taken this business to one country. Today, the entire country has come under her, and that is your residual income for that volume of business that's coming under her. And you know something, the lady got so shocked that, you know, I'm working like I'm slogging my life, and then I'm putting my heart, and I'm earning an income this much, and I almost died because of the pressure. You guys are making this income. I'm getting residual income. She resigned from the government job immediately. Today, the entire country and another few countries are under her, guys. You see, that's how powerful the system is. Even a consumer can be a business builder. And a business builder can be a super duper financial freedom income earner. And that is how the system works. Okay, you see this the right way, you can go a big way. Now I'm going to call upon Ambassador Osia from Liberia. And he's doing a wonderful job for us. He's our agency person in Liberia, and he's liberating a lot of lives there, health-wise and wealth-wise. Let us hear the testimony from him, Mr. Ambassador Osia from Liberia. Mr. Sajid, you can put up your hands afterwards. I'll call you after, sir. Okay. Mr. Ambassador Osia, you can speak.
Super live.
Live is super.
Dr. Mahan, how are you and everybody?
Wonderful, sir. God's grace.
This morning we have rain. It's raining in Liberia now, so the network is fluctuating. But I'm so happy to be here this morning, and just wanted to share a bit about the product. The product is very, very powerful and very effective. This product, I use it myself, and I was having arthritis. You know, I placed myself on Stc30, and I tell you, just in 1 week, I have a powerful result from it. So you don't have to be sick before you use this product. They say what you eat is who you are, and that is what you are. So it's very, very important. You don't have to wait until you die before there is no, you know, you cannot talk after when you are normal. But this opportunity you have now, you know, to use the product. You cannot give what you do not have. You know, when you use the product, you have a better testimony to tell other people. So that when you talk, you are talking out of experience. And people will be convinced enough that, yes, this product is very, very effective. So we have to keep experiencing the product. And it's good for your health. It's good for my health. It's good for the health of our family members. So we need to be positive in this. Super life, life is super. Thank you, Dr. Mahan.
Life is super. You see, everybody here, they be the product first. You see, if you really want to value this business, it's a business like, you see, some people, they sell Mercedes-Benz, but they don't drive a Mercedes-Benz. But in this business, you have to use the product. Use the product, feel the product, share the business. That's how we work on this, okay? When you use the product, you will feel the product. Ambassador Osia is talking from the heart. Engineer Mondere is talking from the heart, okay? And Luis does not spoke from the heart. And Sai Kumar spoke from the heart because they can feel the product. So use the product, feel the product, share the business. That's what we are sharing here in SLWC Global System, okay? And when you do that, people will come to you and join you because of your feelings, guys. Feelings are the soils where ideas are planted. People come to you because how they feel about you, not what they see in you, what they think. The feeling is very important, okay? So next, you see, this country that this person I'm going to call from this country is known for alternative medicine. In fact, the first university for alternative medicine was actually built in this particular country. And last December, they had a conference, world conference in this country. And one of our Nigerian alternative doctor who joined us just this month, he became a super. He attended in that conference in this country. And he said they were speaking about Stc30 there in that conference of alternative medicine of the world in that country. The country is called Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a very ancient country, and Sri Lanka has got lots of ancient herbs there, ancient materials there, and they are predominantly alternative medicine. So I'm going to call this gentleman who just joined us from that country, and he's doing very well with us, Mr. Said. Okay, can I have Mr. Said, please? Okay, Mr. Said from Sri Lanka.
Hi, sir. I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Very much audible.
Fine. Thank you very much for giving such a wonderful opportunity to sharing my experience. Actually, I have joined it from the product only. When I was took the product 1 month ago, the product has been really amazing product. It's like the product they told me like Stc30, like a super life total 30, like a 30 days product. Really, I amazing. How to use it and for me, like under the eye, the darkness was there, and also my hand has like I got a small accident 2015. My hand was a fracture, so I can't play the gym, and it's too much pain in my hand. Unfortunately, I have took so many medicines, and it's not a recovery. They told me like from the English medicine. They told me it will cover for you after some time. It will be okay. But 3 years up to now, I didn't feel it well. When I took SUDAN, really amazing that my pain has been gone away. Now I'm playing well. Alhamdulillah, and also as well as the introducer for the business, really amazing opportunity for me. And within a month, I have earned it a lot, and I have split my product to my families and my friends. They also took and they used it, and they called me, and really amazing product you have promoted for us, and really we are well from the product, and we are using it very well. The product has been is such an amazing product, and you are giving me where you brought from that, we don't know, but really amazing. They call me on time, and they pay for me as well as from the product benefit. So really amazing opportunity. So thank you very much, sir. And according to it, I have tell you the thanks to my introducer, and also thanks to joining with us this program for everybody. And thanks, especially thanks for Mahathir, 24 by 7, keep on calling and keep on encouraging us, and really amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity for us. Super life is super.
Super live is super. Okay. In fact, one of the things side is very surprised. How come I can be throughout the night 24/7 answering all this question. In fact, he thought I was doing Yoga Nitra. Yoga Nitra is a very ancient yoga where you can even learn how to be awake without worrying about sleep. But my Yoga Nitra came from Stc30 guys, because I'm so passionate about this industry. I just want everyone who joined Super Life to be successful, health-wise and wealth-wise, not just money-wise. You see, money-wise is you can get money from anything you do, but money cannot give you happiness. Money cannot give you so much of joy, but health can give you the happiness. Wealth can give you the happiness. So do not just come for money alone here. So my passion is because I'm so passionate about this industry, the industry that touched me when I was 22 years old. Today, our founder was speaking during our special leaders meeting. In fact, when you were sharing, I literally had tears in my eyes, because he was speaking from the heart, and what he did for us during this pandemic, what Supply did for us this pandemic is really mind-boggling, guys, mind-boggling. And a lot of good things are coming in. We will be sharing with you all shortly once it's confirmed. A lot of good things are coming in, and companies just coming up with pandemic relief packages and all that. So help us to support us and all that. So this Super Life company is a company that values people. You see, there's two kinds of businessmen. Some people use people, make money. But some people make money, use people and make money. Then some people make money, but do not use people. You see, we are not in a company where they use people. They love people. The right word should be love people, use money. Do not use love money and use people. Most companies going on that this thing, and then the companies won't last. Why companies 75 years old companies like lasting so many years, forever living? I don't mind sharing even competitor companies, because I'm not competing in anybody. All those companies are for our front runners, and those companies have done very well because they are so passionate with what we are doing, Amway and all that. Because network marketing is all about a business about loving people using money. Okay, loving people use money. Okay, so do not go reverse. So here the company is valuing people. That's why we are coming fantastic product that can help you to come out from your freedom of any pain that you have in your body. Stc30 reduces your pain, guys. Recently, one of the cancer patients was talking to me. I asked, what are the benefits you are seeing from this because of 4th stage cancer? And 4th stage cancer, that person said she can sleep very well. The person can sleep very well at night. And that is a fantastic testimony, because once you're having cancer, anyone who has cancer, you don't want to be in that body, because the bodies will undergo so much of pain. And that person said 60% of the pain is reduced. Secondly, constipation, because your body will become very acidic, because cancer loves acids, guys. The best food for a cancer is acid. That's why they say a cancer patient must have a lot of alkaline. Stc30 is a complete alkaline food, because it comes from Mother Nature, comes from the plants. So she said no constipation. She is able to eat out very well. Secondly, normally she doesn't have any hunger. Today, now she got hunger. And she has put on weight by about 3 kg. Whenever the person is putting on weight, the body is working very well. So all these are good testimonies coming from a person who's the 4th stage. You know, so many 4th stage cancer people will go on a palliative mode. They don't want to, the doctors will just give up hope. But here, at least we give them some joy, give them some this thing, okay? So that is the power of Stc30, guys. Never underestimate what you are having in your hand. You see, like Shakespeare said, you know more, you love more. When you know more about something, you love more about it. So it's your paramount duty. Do not depend on your upline. Do not depend on your downline. Do not depend on your sideline. Do not depend on someone to come and talk to you or teach you about Stc30. Just go and Google about Stc30. There are a lot of there's a guy who was doing PhD, a guy from India doing PhD in US. He's just written specifically of Stc30. This guy does PhD on all the network marketing company products, all the good products, and he has done a PhD on Stc30. You can go and Google Stc30 and PhD. An entire slide he covers about Stc30, because he said Stc30 has got all the 5 chemicals only found in plants, and that 5 chemicals is needed by animals and humans. So all the animals and humans eat plants. That's why these 5 chemicals are helping. And they said entire thing is an Stc30. I didn't say that. The company didn't say that. A third party is saying about that. So people are seeing the value about this company. Doctors have endorsed it. Medical doctors have endorsed it. Medical doctors are surprised what's suddenly happening to the bodies of people, their patients and all that. So that's how powerful this product is, guys. So please do not undervalue the product by putting the product in eBay, this bay, and that bay. You are just bringing the value of the product down. Don't ever do that. Do not put the product in the streets like that and people are selling it at cheap. All those are actually making a mockery of our product. The product is such a valuable product. If this product were to be available in anywhere else, it will cost people a bomb. So why pay more for sickness when you can pay less for wellness? Stc30 is a product that's available for everyone. The rich and famous were going to Switzerland to get their stem cells from the animals and the human placenta. But ever since 2008, even the normal people like you and me, we are getting the same thing from plants, guys. And that plant source is what Stc30 gives us. So that's how powerful the product is. Okay, so just enjoy the thing. I'm going to call a few other people to share. Another person, I know this lady. She has used this product from day one, and she has been in Zoom from the day one we started. Zoom is going to be now, come March 25th, we are 1 year anniversary in Zoom, guys. And I'm so passionate about Zoom because I initiated Zoom, and Zoom has now actually rocked Superlife to around the world. Okay, I was the first one to start in Zoom. I'm so happy for that. God gave me this idea to go into Zoom seriously. And then we brought in Zoom Pro. Now today, the whole Super Life is into Zoom very seriously. And we are going to go into our first anniversary in Zoom. With that Zoom, we are taken off to so many places around the world. Okay, so we must thank the Creator for that. All glory goes to the Creator. This particular lady has been here from day one. We started from Zoom, and I'm going to call her. She is Miss Laura from Nigeria. Laura, quick sharing from you. Okay, Super Live is super. Can you unmute, Laura? Let me just see it. Because system moves very fast. Okay, I'm going to unmute her. Okay, Laura, you can unmute and share.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm so excited. I'm so glad, and I'm happy for everyone that is here today. If you are here in this meeting, I say congratulations to you, because there's a lot to learn from our Zoom meeting every time. And this is the room. It's that room. It's a small room that we have all found, the global room that has become such a small room for each one of us, that we have come here to learn the truth about super life and the knowledge that we need for freedom of good wealth and good health. And if you're here, take advantage of this opportunity. Do not miss it. I'm a living witness. You know, it's going to be my birthday tomorrow. And I'm so excited, and I'm alive. And
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm alive that I'm here again to celebrate birthday with everybody. Thank God for Super Life Stc30. You know, it was a transformation after almost 5 years. By the end of this year, it's going to be 6 years. But I thank God I put that behind me. Thank God for Stc30. And I also thank God for the opportunity to make wealth through Super Life and through Stc30. So I want to tell you that you're not here by mistake. You know, it's a grace, it's an opportunity that God has placed in your hands. And God will not use something else other than what He has placed in your hands. He asked that in the word of the Lord, He said, what's in your hands? So Super Life is in your hands now. Opportunity to make money, to transform your life health-wise and wealth-wise is right in your hands. So please use it. Don't miss it. Join us and enjoy it. Don't be lazy about it. Do what it needs to be done. Do whatever it takes, as long as it's legal, as long as it's not fraudulent, as long as you stay within the rules of the business, you know. But be creative and make money. Take your products. You must follow the rules. You cannot take today and not take tomorrow. If you are taking STC, you will definitely get well. Over time, it's not a medication, it's food for ourselves. You've been told. So I wish everyone the best. I am opportune to be here today because God used Stc30 to save my life. I can talk to you the way I'm sounding because I've been transformed. If you had seen me by this time last year, I had not even known about Stc30. But look at me today. I am well and I'm making my wealth from Super Life. So God bless everyone. Thank you, Dr. Maha.
Share with them what you're going through and how Stc30. This is a chance for you to share. Okay.
Okay. So, okay. I've always been diabetic. I was born diabetic. I'm type 1 diabetic, and I've always been on insulin. That means I'm insulin dependent, and I've been since I was small, and I'm almost close to my 60s. You know, so I've come a long way with insulin. And when I was introduced to Super Life Stc30, even though I had been struggling, I was getting well, but not getting the health that I need. I want to let you know that if you once had stroke, because I had I'm diabetic and I'm type 1, I developed bad cholesterol and I had stroke in 2015, November 16, 2016. And like I said, I struggled with stroke up until last year. And when I when I took Stc30, I realized the first thing I noticed was that I started getting stronger and I could walk better. There's a stair, my staircase about 19 steps that I used to struggle to take, to go down 5 or 10 times. The day I'm able to go 10 times and come up 10 times, I get so excited. After taking Stc30, I went 20 times down, 20 times up. I am telling you, it's awesome. I couldn't stop. I was so excited. That's how crazy I went because I was so energetic. And then from that, I realized that this is an opportunity to get well. I used Stc30. After a couple of months, I noticed that I could speak better because when I talk, for the past 5 years, when I talk, I get weak. My lungs fail me. Some people notice that I'm talking off, that I'm maybe, I can't pronounce my words well. Some people would excuse themselves and tell me later that I realize you're not speaking well. I realize you're getting tired. But as soon as I started taking Stc30, I noticed that my lungs became stronger, my health became better. And I forgot to mention that in my course of struggling with stroke, I had multiple fractures. And I carried a cast for some time. I'd even dreamt that I would walk. I hadn't met with Stc30 then. I didn't know that this is what God was going to bring to me. And I can tell you now, after taking Stc for a couple of months, everybody noticed that I was better. Everybody would say, I thank God for you. My skin, my body, I walk better, I speak better, I look better. Even my hair that was damaged has grown. It is awesome. So this is an opportunity for you to take Stc30. I didn't take it as a drug. I was taking my medication. But before I knew it, in a couple of, by the second week, my doctor had to tell me to reduce my intake of insulin. I was taking insulin morning and night. I now take insulin only once a day. And even after taking insulin, I must eat properly. Because if I don't eat properly, my blood sugar will drop. As I speak now, my niece, who is a doctor, she will buy, when she goes out, she buys me biscuits, chocolates, just to make sure that I do not, my blood sugar does not drop too low. So if you're sick, give it time. It would work. Because like Dr. Maha would say, when your cells are well, your body tissue will be healthy, and your organs will be healthy. They say it will dance, you'll be happy. They are happy, and my organs are happy, and my body has begun to heal itself so well that people would never know. A lot of people, if you didn't know I had stroke, you would never know that I once had stroke. So that is it, Dr. Ma. I hope people have learned from my testimony, and I pray that everyone will be patient enough to take Stc30 and to get well, because it doesn't work the same way for everybody. Thank you, Dr. Maha.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much for wonderful sharing. And the way she speaks, the flow of words that comes is like that she didn't have stroke anytime in her life. You see, what is stroke, guys? A stroke occurs when the blood supply to a part of your brain is interrupted or reduced. I repeat that. A stroke happens when blood supply to part of your brain is interrupted or reduced, preventing brain tissue from getting oxygen and nutrients. You see, and brain cells begin to die in minutes. The moment there's no supply of blood to your brain, the brain cells will die in minutes, guys, in nanoseconds. Brain cells begin to die in minutes. A stroke is a medical emergency, and prompt treatment is crucial. And early action can reduce brain damage and other complications. You see, when there is no oxygen supply, I'm just reading this direct from Google. Okay, that's why I tell you every information that you need is in Google. Micro learning, micro teaching. And that's what. And there are 3 kinds of stroke, guys. They call it ischemic stroke, hemorrhage stroke, transient ischemic attack. All these you can learn from Google. But you see, why are you getting stroke? Because you have not taken care of your body properly. You have not taken care of your exercise properly. You have not taken care of your food properly. And all this actually leads to that. And too much worrying is not good. You see, worry is like a rocking chair. It will make you do something, but it won't take you anywhere. Depression and worry is the biggest killer. Stress is the biggest killer of all killers, guys. So when your mind is so worried, so many things goes on your mind, it affects the body. Some people, they are very angry with someone. I give you an example. Assuming you're very angry with someone, okay? And then, but you cannot express that anger. That person could be a wife, or could be your husband, or could be your loved one. So you cannot express the anger to a person. What will you do? You say, and you keep the anger inside you. Then your brain picks up, because my boss is angry now. The brain will send the signal of anger enzymes to the body, because it's called fight or flight. Now your body has to prepare, because you're angry. You have to either fight or you have to run away from the place. So the body will send the enzymes, they will send the hormones to the system down there. And then what happens? Your anger will go into your system. That's what we call it depress instead of express. You're not expressing yourself. You're not punching the person. You're not hitting the person. If you have done that, maybe you have expressed your anger. But because you're not doing that, you depress it, then what happens? It goes into your system. And then it goes into a system, it settles down somewhere there, and one of the cells pick up, and that's where the cancerous cells develop also, and all that things happen. And then when you get angry, your nerves shrink, guys. Because when you see, one of the things why the blood supply is not going to the brain, because the capillaries shrink. The capillaries shrink, then there's no blood supply. That's when all this happens. So how we take care of ourselves is very important. You need to do meditation. What is meditation? Meditation, do not confuse yourself with any religion or anything, guys. Nothing to do with all that. It's pure scientific way. Meditation means sitting down quietly and then relaxing your mind. And how do you do that? Using your breath. You can go and learn how to do deep breathing exercise. Just put that how to do deep breathing exercise in Google. And if you learn how to use 10 times, if you see sometimes when you want to calm yourself down, whenever I teach people how to do public speaking, I always tell them, before you go on stage, take deep breath at least 100 times or as many times as possible. When you take deep breath, you calm down your mind. Whenever you feel like you're getting angry, take deep breathing exercise, guys. Do deep breathing exercise. That's what deep breathing exercise means. Whenever you do that, what happens? You are calming down your mind. A calm mind, the word calm, C-A-L-M, connected to Almighty. A calm mind connects to Almighty. Okay, a confused mind is always fused. So if you don't want to get fused fast, don't get confused fast. Don't get angry. Anger is a D away from danger. You see, all these are factors that actually affects us. What does Stc30 does? It keeps you in balance, guys. It keeps you in balance. When you feel like anger, also you will slow down. I see a lot of youngsters now who have come into Super Life. They are so calm because if you take Stc30 regularly, it does that for you. Okay, and you'll become more energetic. When you know how to preserve your energy, then when you know how to conserve your energy, that is the best thing that you can do for your body. When you get angry, more breath is released. You have to use more breath. When you are calm, less breath is used. Okay, so all these are very important, guys. And that is why if you don't want to get stroke, then do that. Okay, sometimes today's our life is very busy. Today, the technology is actually making us move faster than before. So you need to know how to calm yourself down. You need to know how to relax yourself and exercise, guys. Do not say, I'm taking Stc30 so I don't have to go for exercise. Some people say, I'm taking Stc30, why I'm still getting this? Because you're not doing exercise. Exercise is the first medicine. I always say sunlight is the best medicine. 10 minutes of morning sunlight is good for the body. Today, people hardly are seeing the sunlight. Why the morning sunlight is good for you? The morning sunlight is where you can get the best of vitamin D. And you must understand sun is the one that giving source to all the plants. We are taking the extract from the plants, but the plants are getting the power from the sun. That's why first thing in the morning, from the best sun is sunlight for you that the body can absorb is up to 10 a.m. After that, if you cannot see the sun, then the sun it becomes dangerous for you. But if you can, your eyes can see the sun, then the sun will become power for you. Remember that. The morning sun is more calm, so it gives you calm energy, and then the morning sun will give you power. So very, very important. Plants gets their power when the sun is very hot. Afternoon, if you go under a plant, you get more oxygen because they're making photosynthesis there. We get the power from the sun when the sun is calm. There's a morning sun and the evening sun is very important for us. When the sun rises until 8 a.m., 10 a.m. is a very good, very powerful. Same thing in the evening when the sun sets is also powerful. I love sun because the sun gives us the power. That is why the sunlight first. Second, sweat. You need to sweat yourself, guys. Exercise is very important. Why? When you sweat, first you are taking out a lot of sugar out of your body. That is the first S. Excess sugar comes out from your body. Okay. Secondly, you're taking out salt out of your body. The first S in the sweat. Salt is being removed. Any excess salt in your body comes out through the sweat. And then worry. Remember, I told you worry also affects you. So any worry you have, worry, if you don't bring it out, it becomes toxic to your body. So the worry also comes out in the sweat. And then excess, anything E is excess energy in your body. Unwanted energy is excess. Okay. And then A, anxiety. Too much of worry, too much of this thing will make your body into anxiety. T is toxic. So SWEAT. That's what sweat means. So that's why you need to do exercise. So after sunlight, exercise. Okay. Then Stc30. So all S, sweat, sunlight, sweat, Stc30. Okay. So Stc30 is a complete food for your cells. If you ask me, where is your mind? Nobody can point where your mind is. When you say your mind is here, no, you're limiting it because this is brain. Your mind is all around your body. If your mind is all around your body, that means it must be somewhere. That is your cells, guys. Your cells are your mind is your cells. The mind is the hidden part of your cells. The cells are hidden part from you also. You cannot see your cells, you cannot see your mind. So cells and mind are actually the same. Cell is the battery that actually prompted by the mind. Mind is also prompts the cells. So these are the things that prompts us from internally. So what we are giving now, Stc30, we are giving complete food for the cells first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning. You see, look at the word cell, C-E-L-L, is short form for cellular light. So the cells are the battery for your body. That's why in English we call that cell. In battery also we call cell. You see, when you get the breath in the morning, it's like you have already got a RON 97 petrol or RON 100 petrol. You already got the petrol into your system. Petrol or diesel is already in your system. That's the breath. But if your battery is not functioning, you cannot start your car, no matter how full the fuel tank is. The same thing, guys. The breath God gives you in the morning is like your RON 97 or RON 100 is a complete fuel for you. But if your body's battery is not functioning, then the sparks won't work. Your electricity in the body won't work. That electricity comes from your cell. So the cells will need to be triggered. So when you get up in the morning, you trigger your cells by putting an Stc30, and then you go in a jovial mode, you start your day. So that is how powerful Stc30 is. If you do not talk to people about Stc30 if you're not consuming Stc30, because you're faking. Okay, fake it till you make it cannot work in this business, guys. Use the product, feel the product, share the product. If you're not using the product, don't talk about the product. I'm very serious on that. Only talk about the product when you are using the product. Okay, I'm speaking with a lot of confidence about the product, a lot of conviction of the product because I'm using the product daily. Okay, that's very, very, very important. Okay, so that is how people have given you the testimony. The testimony is all about how powerful this product is, how the product can help. Okay, the next gentleman that I'm going to call, I know this gentleman is also very serious in the business. He just became a crown diamond. Crown diamond is 100,000 USD. And I know he's also a volunteer. He does a lot of voluntary services. He nurses people in the hospitals. He drives a COVID-19 patient, and he's used Stc30 and SIC to help a lot of COVID-19 patients. Where? In UK. So I'm going to call Mr. Abiola Olaifa. Okay, so share his testimony on how powerful this product is, and how the product is helping a lot of people Stc30. Can I have Abiola, please? Abiola, you can share. I'm going to unmute you, and you can share the video. I mean, your video also.
Okay. Thank you very much. Let's see. I hope everyone can see me now.
Yes, very clear, very clear.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha. It's such a wonderful opportunity again being here. I'd like to buttress on what Doctor was sharing earlier. The product is a wonderful product. So we all have to believe in it. Because number one, if you're not sure what you're selling, if you're having doubt in yourself, if this product works or is able to help people, it's going to be difficult for you to preach it to other people. Like they say that practice what you preach. So when you use it, when you have testimonies yourself, like in my last training, I said to people that if you want to sell anything, or if you want to excel in anything, you need to have a proper view of the product, and it should be a personal view. So when you're telling people, you need to share your story. So your story is very important. So if you're telling people and people are asking you, what do you know about this product? How do you know this product works? If you're saying it from your own perspectives, it makes more impact. I mean, I've used this product now for about a year, and I can see the changes it's brought to my life, the changes it's brought to my family's life, and the life of my clients all over the world as well. So please, I would encourage all of us to have a strong belief in Stc30, because that product is actually at the beginning. So we're still at the baby stage. So if you're thinking that, oh, everybody already knows STC, maybe they know it around you, but the whole world still need that product, and the demand for it is getting higher and higher. I mean, I'm meeting new people on a daily basis who are asking, what is this product about? Everybody is talking about it. What's special about it? They want the testimony. They want to see the product. A lot of people are saying, can I have two? Can I have one? Can I have three? And this is happening on a daily basis. So with the belief in the product, we can excel. We can push the product to the greater part of the world. And I will say that there's still so many people who haven't heard about this product. So you're not making a mistake by investing in Superlife, by being a member of Superlife. The future is secured. So just continue to do what you're doing. Come to training as Dr. Mara is doing now. If you have team training, learn, keep learning. There's no learning that you do or you make that is wasted. You're gaining every day you come to trainings. And when you do these trainings, propagate it, just spread what you hear. You don't need to do anything special. Just bring your personality into this business. And before you know what, you make it. Everybody knows my story. I became a Crown Diamond in 14 months. And I keep saying that I want more people to break that record. I know a few people might have, but more people to break it. You can do it. Don't just stay where you are in your little comfort zone. Move out. The world needs you. Keep preaching. Go around the whole world. From the local destination you are, spread it to the global point. And before you know what, your business is growing all over the world. So I want to say a big thank you for the opportunity and for everyone that's attended the training. Thank you so much, Dr. Maha. I remain Abiola Lifer from the UK. Thank you. Bye.
Abiola, just share with me also, share with them also on the experience you had with COVID-19 patients, how the product has helped them.
Yeah, the product is doing wonderfully well because I have a lot of people. In fact, there's someone I'm treating now that's got COVID as well, that's just coming off COVID. And the combination, what I'm recommending to them is Stc30 and SIC. That combination is little. There's one that he only took him 3 days. It was positive on a Monday. And when another test was done on a Wednesday, it became negative after using Stc30 and SIC for 3 days. And Stc30 as well is helping the immune system to overcome. We need to understand that when a child is born, you know, if a child is not disabled or having any deformity, they come out with 100% stem cell. But as we age, our stem cell reduces. So when COVID comes into us, because of the reduced stem cell, depending on our age, it becomes difficult for us to fight the disease. So with STC, if you take your STC regularly on a daily basis, you see that your immune system naturally gets boosted. So when STC comes into you, it becomes very easy for you to overcome the coronavirus. So many clients that I have here. In fact, I had a client that was 72 years old that had it. It was in the hospital for 78 days. And in fact, they called his family twice to say he's dead. He has stopped breathing. But because of the immune system in his body, you won't believe that he was able to fight back. I mean, he's even a member. So, I mean, one day I'll call him to come and give us testimony in one of our global training so that you can hear from him. So he called me and said, the only thing that saved me was STC30. If I had not been taking it, I'm sure I'll be gone now. So twice they called the family to come and look at him through the window, through the glass, to see and say bye to him. But he's alive with us today now, though he's recovering. In fact, recently I've just sent him 2 more STC30. So STC30 is doing a lot to help the world. So because it helps your body to fight all the diseases in your body and to recover very quickly. So STC is doing the wonders without any doubt.
See, he is actually the second person talking about STC30 in 3 days. There's a gentleman here. He was here after, so I'm going to ask him to share also. He's from Singapore. He's a member, yeah. Mr. Maran. He himself personally had COVID, and that COVID helped him within 3 days. From positive, it dropped to negative. He took STC30 and SIC. Okay. Let me just quickly share with you. Okay. Thank you, Abiola, for a wonderful sharing.
You're welcome, sir.
Keep rocking.
Thank you.
And I wish you all the best. And this year you're going to make a minimum triple crown. Okay, minimum.
Amen.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to that.
Right. All right. Super life is super.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
See, guys, why does STC30 help you in terms of immunity? Remember, I told you STC30 is a complete fruit for your cells, and we all are made of trillions of cells. Cells come together, and then they create tissues. Tissues come together, then they create organs. We have 12 vital organs. 12 vital organs. And these organs, they work around to play with all the glands. They work with the glands. The topmost, the most powerful gland is the pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is the gland that controls, is a master gland for all the other glands. And the glands communicate with each other through hormones. When your hormones are balanced, then your system will be balanced. And then this balance is very important, guys. Balance is important for you to have your health. Balance is also important for you to use your energy to attract wealth for you. If you don't have balance in life, that's why you attract more and more problems in your life. You see, very important. Why do we go to church? Why do we go to mosque? Why do we go to temples? Why do we go to prayers? It's because prayers gives us the calmness. When you're in the church, when you're in the mosque, when you're in the place of worship, you have the calmness. The body, mind, and soul is calm for a while there. But once you're coming out, you're coming back to the normal life, you're in the mundane lifestyle, and you're going to go through a lot of challenges there. But if you don't know how to take care of your body there, then what happens? You will also have these problems coming to you. So STC30 works on the cells. The cells will work on the organs, and the 12 vital organs will communicate with each other. Centuries ago, ancient times, the masters of those days, they knew about this. They knew that all these 12 vital organs have the Mother Nature has already got in the plants. That's why in the Bible, in all the scriptures in the world, it said, for everything I have something in the plants. Through the fruits, I give you food. And through the plants, I give you medicine. It's all there, guys. And that is what STC30 now is extracting from that plants, from the bark of the tree using nanotechnology. The bark of the tree. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. But taking STC30, you're taking thousands of apples because it's nanotechnology. And then what happens once you put it under the tongue is sublingual effect. The moment you put it under your tongue, you're bypassing the normal process of where the food is converted to a nutrition. You see, the food that you consume, it has to go through the process of for digestion and all that. And then that process takes time for you to convert it to nutrition. And then that's when the colon and the small intestine will absorb it into your system, and it all is a process. But STC30 bypasses that. The moment you put it in sublingual effect, it goes direct to your bloodstream, and then the bloodstream, there is oxygen there, there is everything there. It will take to the cells, and the cells are fed immediately. And suppose there are cells which are having problem. Assuming your pancreatic cells are having problem. Pancreatic cells are very important for us. Pancreas is the one that moderates our insulin, and insulin is the one that takes care of our blood sugar in your body. You see, sometimes you need more sugar for energy. Sometimes you need less sugar. Sometimes, but most of the time, you must have a balanced sugar. Sugar is very important for you. Too much is not good. Too little is not good. So insulin moderates that for us. But what happens if you do not take care of your pancreatic cells very well, then that causes problems for us. So the moment you have issues regarding diabetic and all that, pancreatic cells have got issue. Suppose there are one cell or couple of cells are there still actively working. When the moment Stc30 goes there, there are stem cells. Stem cell means mother cell. There is stem cell in the apple and the grapes. The moment they go into the sun, they recognize that the mother has come. And that baby cells will call for this mother cell, come to us, please, help us. And literally they communicate with each other. Then this mother stem cell will go into that particular spot and it adopts itself, and that's why we call it adoptogen. Stem cells are adoptogen. Then it becomes the pancreatic cells. It repairs the cells first. Repairs, rejuvenates, revitalizes, and regenerates. And that is why our pancreatic cells can become better. And then your insulin becomes normal. So that's how the cells are. That doesn't mean that if you're already on pills, doctors given pills, the metformin and all that, you still have to continue that because your body is already accustomed to that. Body you must understand, is a creature of habits. So the moment if you are taking certain pills or certain medication doctor has given you, and if you have already taken it for years, at that time, at that spot, the body will look for it. If you don't give it, then the body will go haywire because it's so used to having it. So that is why you must take both at the same time. You must balance it. After that, you will know when to reduce what. Okay, so Stc30 is so good, so helpful for people who are diabetic. Sometimes diabetic people say they take it and then they say, oh, my sugar shoots up. Don't worry about that. Okay, sugar shooting up and coming down is not a problem at all because it happens in the body system and the body is adjusting itself. And you see, sugar doesn't actually spike up your this thing, it's insulin. The sugar in Stc30 is not a complex sugar, it's fructose or sucrose that comes from the plants, which is good sugar. So that sugar that you take in, then no doubt it tastes sweet, but it's not a complex sugar. It's not a refined sugar also. So what happens now, the moment you take it, it goes there and works, and then after some time you can see it's helping you. And those people who are diabetic, they will get immediate energy, guys. Diabetic patient, one of the things they are deprived of is energy, and they feel very lethargic every time. And I've got a lot of people who are giving good testimonies who are having diabetic. The moment they take Stc30, they get energy, guys. Okay, so I see Lucia here putting hands up. I hope it's that Lucia who has got some testimonies for us. Let us hear from her. Okay, if it's the same Lucia. Lucia, you can put your hands up. I mean, you can unmute and share. You put your hand. Go ahead.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, Lucia, where are you from?
Welcome to Life.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Mozambique.
Okay. Oh, you're Mozambique, not
Mozambique. I want to testify.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Not a lot. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead. Share your testimony.
I want to testify. I've got some of the customers that have been supplying our products. So most of them, they have run successful. They have healed. They got healed from diabetes.
Your voice is going down. Your voice is going down. You must come to your phone and speak well. I'm not able to hear you.
All right.
Now, okay.
Yeah, I was saying that I've got lots of patients that are using our Stc30 products, and they are getting successful results.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is a main positive point that I'm viewing here in Mozambique.
Okay. Awesome. Lucia, are you a doctor? Are you a medical doctor?
Yeah.
You're a medical doctor?
No.
Okay.
I did administration.
Okay.
But I have joined Super Life last year. Yes, in June last year.
All right. Now, can I say something to y'all? Please do not use the word patient. Okay, because we are not supposed to call them patient because we are not medical doctors. No, we have clinics to run anything. There are people who are taking our product, they're consuming it, and we must go in that way. The moment you put them into patient category, then you are causing them to have that sickness. Okay, so do not use the word patient. Just say that we have people who are taking our product and they are taking it as supplement to help them. Okay, so that way. Because we are not qualified doctors to call them even patients. Okay, so I would just like to correct you on that, Lucia. All right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Is he from Musa?
Thank you for advice. Thank you.
Okay, right. Thank you, Lucia. So guys, because you see, we are just giving our product as a supplement. So some people come to me and they ask me, can it help this? Can it help that? I say, I don't know. I don't know. We are here for wellness and we are doing a good job on wellness. And prevention is better than cure. Why pay more for sickness when you can pay less on wellness? That's what we are actually focusing on. But at the same time, our product has helped a lot of people. You can go in Google, you can go into YouTube, you can see a testimonies, a lot of testimonies. So you try our product for 3 months to 6 months. Okay, 3 months to 6 months, and then you will know for yourself. And then we just share with them how to try and how to use that. So in that way, you are in number one on a safer side. Number two, you are also giving them as a supplement. And you tell them this is not a drug, this is not a medicine. It's a complete food for yourselves. So it's very important how we educate ourselves and educate them. Very important, guys. Okay. Secondly, you just tell them, everybody has got its own constitution. Okay. And then everybody has got its own everybody has got its own chemical reaction. For some people, it will work immediately. For some people, it will take some time. Some people maybe take 1 week. Some people take 2 weeks. Some people even after 3 weeks. Some people after 4 months. So you said you have to take it for 3 months to 6 months to see what your body changes. And then the other thing is, if that guy is having some kind of chronic sickness for 10 years, having some sickness for 7 years, 8 years, do not expect him to have overnight. I always tell people, your problem you're carried for so many years and don't expect miracle to happen overnight. So you have to give time for your body to adjust and come back to his normal self. So you need the body to work. It's not Stc30 won't work. Stc30 will work for everybody. But you must allow time for your body to accustom itself for the change. Body is going through a shock. You suddenly, how come I'm coming out from all this? What's happening to me? So the cells are wondering. So you need to educate your cells. Do you know that you can talk to your heart? You can talk to your cells. You can every night before you go to sleep. You can even pat them. Thank you so much. You're working so hard for me. You can actually talk to all these people. They listen to you. They will listen to you. How many times have you spoken to your heart and thank your heart for pumping every day? How many times have you spoken to your kidney? We speak with love to people around us. Why can't we speak with love to the body that's running us? See, guys, very, very important. What is inside you, you cannot see. But that is the one that is giving us life. You need to communicate with them. You need to talk to them. Because they work on communication. They say even plants can grow better when you sing to the plants, you talk to the plants. If plants can grow like that, why not ourselves, guys? Okay, so Stc30, your first thing when you take Stc30 morning, you're telling, you say, all the while I've abused you. Let me now work with you very well. Please take this Stc30. That is my thank you for you as a gift from me. And then from now onwards, I'll take care of you. Then talk to it. Just like how you talk to your wife, how do you talk to your spouse, how you talk to your girlfriend. Talk to yourselves, guys, regularly. All right. So I'm going to call Mangaka. She's putting her hands up. Okay, guys, if you all want to put your hands up, ask questions, is the time for you. Okay, shortly I'm going to end the session. Okay, today is a good session. I think we all are going through a flow. I didn't prepare this. I didn't plan this. I didn't even plan any one of them to come and talk when to talk. As it comes, I'm calling them, okay? Even from Luis to all these people, because I want them to speak from the heart. When you prepare them, then you'll prepare with notes and all that. We don't want that. Speak from the heart. Okay, Mangaka, you can share. Where are you from? If you're not, you put your phone in the right position so that you can speak well. Put your phone. If you're using your headphone, don't use it. Put your phone in the right position so that you can get the clarity. I'm sorry, I'm not able to hear you. You need to put your phone in the right. No, very bad. Your network is bad. I'll mute you for a while, that you adjust your phone, then after you come back again, okay? Sorry. Okay. I'm going to go to the next person, Claire. Sorry, Mangaka, you just adjust your phone for a while. Guys, try not to use your headphone to talk. Sometimes that could be a distraction, okay? Try to talk right to your phone. Can I have Clyde, please? Clyde, where are you from?
Good afternoon. Here in Mozambique is afternoon. Yeah. My question is talking about STC30 especially. Is it allowed to take it 2 times? For example, if a person is very, very sick for AVC, for example, is it allowed to take 2 times a day?
Okay, that's a good question. Guys, you know, STC30 is a food. You see, like if 1 sachet is for a normal body to keep it going, 1 sachet. Because in 1 sachet, whatever nutrients that body needs for the whole day is in that sachet. The moment the body has got some foreign matter in it, the moment the body has got foreign matter means some virus is coming, some bacteria is coming, the body is not normal anymore, it's abnormal. The moment the body is going through some pain because of some injury, and whenever the body has injury due to accident, injury due to sickness, due to anything, the cells need to work overtime. They need to work overtime to have those part that's sitting there. So the cells need more food. Like if you're working, you're bringing a laborer to work for you to do gardening. If it's a small garden, the guy can work peacefully. But if it's a very big garden, sometimes you see the guy working so hard, you feel so sad for him, you bring more food for him and you give him the food and all that. Same thing with our cells also. If there is a lot of damages in the body, the cells have to work harder. Of course, it needs more food. So it's okay. I always tell people, depends on your nature now. If you're healthy, just 1 sachet in the morning is good enough. If you're mild, maybe 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. If you have a little bit more, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening. If you're very chronic, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening, guys. Because like the other day, I asked a gentleman, if you were to cook for yourself and your wife, how much salt will you put? Salt, S-A-L-T, salt. He said, I'll put a pinch of salt just to take care of our taste. Then I said, if you were to invite some guests to your house, maybe you're bringing more guests to your house, maybe 10 people, how much salt will you put? Of course, I'll put more. Then at the same time, if you're going to cook for a function, a big function, you're going to invite your church people in your church and you want to cook for the church, and the church has got 100 of people, how much salt will you use? Of course, I'll use more. Same thing goes here, guys. If your problem is small, 1 sachet will do. Your problem is big, more sachets needed. Are you with me? Okay, so I think so she's muted. So that is how the product works, guys. And I take, if I know, like today, I know I'm going to come and speak here and I'm going to have a lot of energy to release, I'll take more STC30. No harm in that. It's complete food, guys. It's not a drug, it's not a herb, it's not a medicine. It's food for you. There are apples, grapes there in the form of nanotechnology base. That's all. So you can freely take without any worries. So I hope that's answered your question. All right. And then the next question somebody asked here, somebody typed to me, can it help ovarian cancer? Of course, any kind of cancer it can help. What is cancer? When your cells have gone haywire. And the cells go haywire due to a lot of factors. So go and Google what is cancer. Go and Google. You see, it's your duty to check, why check about cancer when you fall sick. Check about cancer now so that you can avoid the cancer. And then check now, how can I take care of my that? Ovarian cancer is a cancer that happens to the ovaries due to many factors. So, and if you want to come back, bring it normal. We say ovarian, they can have growth, we call it malignant, or the tumor. There is a growth means we call it tumor. See, I'm not a medical doctor. I'm repeating that. I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a doctorate in business. This medical information I've been reading. I used to read about this 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Ever since I knew that ever since I was exposed to network marketing industry, and network marketing industry is all about supplements. So, and because we are talking about supplements, we need to read a lot about supplements. We need a lot about our body, how the body works. And I was 5 years in that industry, 8 years, sorry, doing part-time. All the knowledge I have, I gained it part-time while I was 8 years in income tax, 5 years I did a business like this part-time when I was 22 years old. And that's when I read a lot. And then secondly, when I went into insurance as an insurance manager, working with people in insurance is a business that we need to know about the body a lot also. So I wake up 5 in the morning. I used to buy books on anatomy. I used to buy books on the body. I used to read a lot. At a time then there was no internet and all that. I used to learn how the body communicates with each other inside there. All this is all from my own personal studying, guys. And today you have Google. You can check everything. Okay, so that is how you learn, and then that's how you work. And STC30 works for every angle to help you because it's going to cells. We all are made of trillions of cells. The last couple of weeks I showed, 3 weeks back, how I showed you how our body works with the cells and all that. Today's testimony night, we are not playing that. Maybe in another 1 2 weeks we'll come back to that. Okay. Then another person asked here, good afternoon, is STC30 recommended for pregnant and breastfeeding women? Of course, when a lady is pregnant, she's taking care of another soul that's being created, that another body is being created, that body also needs food. So obviously the lady needs more food. Simple as that. So when you're giving STC30 to the mother, you're also taking care of the baby. Couple of weeks back, I played a video where they showed how the food consumed by the mother also creates the brain of the child. A child's brain is, if the brain of the child is active or not now, depend on what the mother ate when the child was being formed in the mother. You all can go back to the video and check on the video. You can go to my YouTube, you can check on that. And then if you see the video, then you'll know why STC30 must be taken. Okay, so it definitely can take. Breastfeeding, yes, you can give. You can check with the doctors and all that if you have any complication. Otherwise, you can give because you're going to give your breast to the, you're going to give your milk from the produce. So it must be healthy and all that. So you can take STC30 while you are doing that. No harm on that, guys. Okay. Then please, can it cure hepatitis B and asthma? You see, everything that you have in your body is all some or other related to your cells. So it can help. But I do not use the word cure, do not use the miracle, just healing, assistant healing agent. What does a doctor do for you? A doctor doesn't cure you. It actually helps your body to heal itself. The same thing as STC30 does, okay? And then, okay, so that's a question. Even asthma. Okay, a lot of people, you can go to Google, you can go to YouTube, you can just put the STC30 and asthma, you can see that. A lot of people have also benefited from that, okay? All right, so wonderful, only shared, okay, right? Thank you, okay. All right, so guys, Super Live is actually, those of you, sometimes you cannot get my volume, maybe your network also will be low, or could be my network will be low, but don't worry, whatever shortfall you're having now, it will be corrected when you get the video, okay, when you get the video, all right? So now we have about, we already come almost towards the end of the session. Okay, anyone wants to share about what you gained today and what do you think about today's? What is the best combination for someone undergoing chemotherapy and radiotherapy, and what dosage? You see, someone who's going to a radiotherapy, the particular week when they're taking radiotherapy, please ask them to stop STC30 or any supplements they're taking, because it will disrupt the function of the radiotherapy. This I learned from a medical doctor. Okay, radiotherapy is doing a therapy based on that, and then what happens? It actually goes into the system, and sometimes we disrupt that. After 1 week, after the thing is over, then you can continue back your STC30. Okay, and what is the dosage and all that? You see, chemotherapy also works the same thing. Chemo is chemical. Radiotherapy is based on the outside factor. So what happens is that both works on your system. So if you are taking it, then don't take STC30 first. But after that, after you have taken it 1 week later, then you can take STC30. The more you take, the better for you, because it helps the body to heal itself. All right. All right. Okay. Now, if you all have any other question, you can ask, or if you want to share something, you can share today. I think every one of us enjoyed the session today. We went up to almost 200 people. And I always don't worry about the number of people coming and number of people going. That's not my job. My job is to share with you as much as possible. And the more you gain from what you have here, some souls are going to gain this, some souls are going to change their lives, guys. Okay. So this Clyde Moche has come back now. Okay. You can unmute and share now again.
Sorry. This is the last question. Well, I had a client that took STC30 for 6 months. She's diabetic, but it didn't work for her. So a their bad is that the supplement doesn't work at all, or she has to take for more much time. I don't know.
Yes.
I didn't know how to tell her.
How old is the person? How old is the person?
50 to 60.
Okay.
Range of.
All right. And then
yes.
The other factor is how long this person is having diabetic.
I think, I don't know the time, but I think she discovered.
You see, if you don't have enough facts about the person, then you cannot help the person. You go to a doctor will ask a lot of questions. He will strip you down with a lot of questions because why they want to know about your history, how long you have and all that. Based on that, they give you that medication. So do not play doctor game here, guys. Do not play doctor game here. You just tell them to keep using me. So maybe the person is just taking one sachet. So 6 months is not enough. Maybe they take more. So what I'm saying now, you see, you sound like a young girl now. Just focus on wellness. Focus on wellness and help people not to fall sick like her. That's what our job is. But someone comes there, you just try them, ask her to try 3 months to 6 months, and she need to have a lot of confidence in herself and have faith in the product. And for that, she need to have a lot of information of the product. Send her enough information, send her how a lot of people who have diabetic and that has helped them. And if you give information like that, that will open up a mind to see that. Because most of the time is mind factor. Most of the time, they've got a lot of confusion here. You see, to be or not to be, to do or not to do, to eat or not to eat, that itself will not help them. To do, I'm going to do it, I'm going to take this product, I'm going to help myself. If you have that confidence, that is as good as cured. Okay, Clyde? So I hope I've answered your question. All right? And then another one is Namotebi Anifa. Okay, you can ask anything before we end?
Yes.
I'm not getting you. Namotebi, your line is very bad. I have to. Can you try again?
Hello, Tamaha.
Hello, yeah. Okay, now better. Hello. Okay, we lost her. I'm going to get Aisha now. Okay, Aisha, you can ask a question now, or you want to share something faster?
Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody is fine.
Okay,
Thank you, Dr. Maha, for this opportunity. I would like to ask you, I have heard so many testimonies about some diseases, but I would like to know, is Stc30 helping someone like who is having dental issues?
What issues?
Dental issues.
Dental issues. Of course, it helps a lot. Dental issues. Some people I know. One of our pastor here in Malaysia from Nigeria. One of the neighbor happens to be a local Indian here in Malaysia for having severe toothache, and she almost died of toothache, and then went to clinics and all that, couldn't help her. So he gave her Stc30. See, Stc30 helps reduce pain. The moment they put the Stc30 on the dental part where the pain was having, she was having the pain, and that pain reduced immediately. You see, because it can help outside, it can help inside also, and so it actually helps. So if you ask me dental, yes, it can help a lot on people who are having dental. See, everything is cell-related, okay? All right? So,
thank you.
Most welcome.
Thank
okay.
You.
All right, and then I'm going to get Namitibi Anifa again. Okay, go ahead. Namitobi Anifa, you can share. Namitobi, I'm giving you a chance to share, but you're...
Hello, Dr. Maha.
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. How are you? Hello, Dr. Maha. Are you getting me?
Yes, I'm getting you. Come to the point straight away. Okay. Easier because your line is bad.
I have. Hello, Dr. Maha.
Yes.
I have a client. He's in South Sudan.
Okay.
He's right now with us in the meeting.
Mm-hmm.
He has a question that can Stc30 help someone with the HIV?
Okay. You see,
Yes.
it definitely can help that person. It can, you see, someone who has got HIV, what is HIV? Acute immune deficiency syndrome. Okay. So definitely it can help because you see, we got 5 organs that play a vital role in terms of immunity. And it can build back, help that those cells, and then what the immunity comes helps that, then the body knows how to handle itself. So, and if, for HIV, you can give Stc30 and SIC. Okay, Stc30 and SIC, and then you can take ask them to take at least 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening, and try 3 months to 6 months. A lot of people, you can go even Google, you can check. A lot of people for it has helped. Okay, I hope you answered your question. All right, Anifa. All right.
Yeah, he's within the meeting. I hope he has had the answer now.
All right. Okay.
Okay, thank you,
So,
Dr. Ma.
most welcome. Okay, so please, can this product help you to have a low sperm count? Help you in a yes, it also can help. Okay, you see, when you don't take proper food, don't take proper sleep, you don't have regular exercise, we don't take care of your body well, then the sperm count goes down. And when you take care of your body well, it's balanced back everything, then it works better. Everything is all about balancing, guys. Stc30 balances your system. That's what Stc30 does. If you have a complete balanced meal in the morning for breakfast, if you have a complete balanced meal in the afternoon for lunch, if you have a complete balanced meal in the night for dinner, then you don't need Stc30 or any other supplement for the matter. But most of us, too much hurry, too much worry, too much curry. Too much of anything is not good for our body. That's why our body goes haywire. The moment you take Stc30 in the morning, it gives you a balance for complete food for the cells and a balance for your system. That's what it does. All right. Okay. So I thank all of you. We had a wonderful session today, and testimonies like this that comes from your makes the session a wonderful session. And I'm going to see if I can upload it into video into YouTube today itself, so that y'all can also use this as a selling tool for you. Okay, you can go to my YouTube, just go to YouTube and check for Dr. Maha. You can get my YouTube link, and then you can, there are a lot of, I also put one playlist, all the videos related to Stc30, related to health, I put in a playlist there. So you can also use that for someone who asked you regarding Stc30, you can just send them the playlist. Okay, so we are here to support you all. Weekly coaching session is all about anyone who is reachable, anyone who's teachable, and anyone who's coachable. This system will help you a lot. Okay, so Dr. Maha, Stc30 help you cure ovarian cysts. Yes, I already answered that earlier. It also helps you. Okay, Stc30 on leukemia, adult person 30%. Okay, guys, don't make me a medical doctor. Any sickness, whatever sickness you mentioned, whatever brand that you have, you take it for 3 months to 6 months. If the sickness is mild, take 1 sachet in the morning. If in the mid-range, take about 2 sachets or 3 sachets, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening. If it's chronic, very severe, then what is severe? If they have very long, their sickness is, and then they don't find any cure for it, and then if they already come into a certain level of a stage, first stage, second stage, third stage, then take about 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 2 in the evening. Okay, that covers for everything, any brand of sickness you have. Okay, sickness are brands named by disease that caused by the cells not being at ease. Okay, so take care of your cells, and cells will take care of you. So Super Life is super. I'm going to unmute all of you. Thank you for the time you all have with me. I hope you all enjoyed this session. And if you find this session good for you, bring more of your friends and people to here. Bring more of your leaders here, because once your leaders have the right information, and then when they share this right information to others, people are going to benefit from this information. And when they benefit, they are going to win. Then your leaders will win and you will win. It's a win-win-win situation, guys. You see, this business is not just about selling, guys. We are not asking to sell the product. Consume the product, sell the business. Consume the product, sell the business. And always remember, this is business. Always remember, you're not a doctor. And always remember, don't go for sickness. Go for wellness. Wellness is a $1 trillion business, said US economist Paul Pilzer.